Yesterday I ran 30 kilometers.
Я не ревную тебя, просто мои законы. Остановила себя, выдохнуть и пойти снова, а не кричи на меня.
Wait, you can see the water like this. Hello. So wanted to give a little update about today and how it was overall. So basically one day after half a marathon, woke up early as always, got like 8 hours of sleep or something, even though should have gotten more because today is like recovery day and good sleep is always the most important thing. But basically I woke up early, did some laundry, some home related tasks, things that had to be done, and after it had a long cold call, or I would say follow-up session for my agency as one of my agency tasks. There are a lot of people when you do cold calls, when you do cold outreach, will basically say you things like, oh, let's talk in the summer before the next season, oh, let's talk in 1 week, oh, let's talk in the beginning of new year, oh, let's talk, and so on, and basically crazy amount of those leads. And to make it more simple, I know we could probably build it in the CRM as well, so it's more simple to track to who you have to call and so on. But at the moment what I did, I just created myself a note on the Notes app on my iPhone and basically just wrote down everybody who I had to call, going through all the CRMs, and I got like 60 leads to who I have to call during the next half a year, like until the end of this year. Most of them are actually leads to who I should have called like months ago, weeks ago, but haven't, just because there are so many of them and you just can't keep the track of all of them. So yeah, probably now when I have them all listed, and slowly when this list goes smaller and smaller, one day as one task I will probably look and see how I could build that inside the CRM to just put the date when I have to call them again, so you can just filter by some month and then it shows all this month's follow-ups or whatever. It's possible, but just at the moment I felt like just writing down the list with all the phone numbers and dates exactly where I have to call them felt easier. And that list plus all the follow-ups I had to do today, that took me all like 2 to 3 hours, so brains were completely like burned. And now came home, kept with this task, also had a meeting with our team member, delegated some tasks, plus put in place some strategies for new partnerships we'll have. And yeah, that's also one of the main points I maybe want to leave here today, that I realized today. I'm also cooking here, so I am a little bit distracted, but what I realized today is that what brought you here is really cool and you shouldn't forget it. But at some points things change, you change, your company changes, you grow, and you are not doing the same tasks that you did before. So what I mean by that, give me like 10 seconds. So what I mean by that, it's easier to give me just, like clear example of what I mean. That basically today, obviously those cold calls, follow-ups and all this outreach thing, we are in the process of automating it, but still most of it have to do ourselves. But with the service delivery, as I told, we have like a team member who helps us or does our service delivery, and I spent 30 minutes of my time to do the meeting, to give overview of the new partnerships and clients we have, which start now. And now hours of service delivery gets done because I spent 30 minutes getting this ball like rolling. Sorry. So that's crazy to think, and that's something I wouldn't expect to experience like today. I didn't even think about that this is something or I will ever feel like this. But it's genuinely wonderful how the saying, get one step back to go 2 steps further, is working. And it's amazing how it works. And it's so cool to think that 30 minutes of my time will build 4 content strategies plus structures to 4 partnerships, fully brainstormed Google Docs with all the content ideas and so on and so on. And that's like hours of time, but I spent only 30 minutes to get the ball rolling, and now the hours of service delivery, hours of work gets done without me having to touch it. Obviously I can, and provide more value, provide more help, and that's what I probably will do, because I want our clients to have the best results. But still, that's so crazy to think, and literally when you ever will be in your life in the position where you can delegate something, then always prioritize those tasks, as even if you have like half an hour in a day or half an hour in the evening before the sleep, and you have to learn for the school, do something for your 9-to-5 job, whatever, just understand that once you get the ball rolling, those hours that have to be spent on those tasks you delegated, you don't have to spend them. You just get the ball rolling. So basically you can spend 15 minutes of that 30 minutes delegating it, giving the exact instructions. You basically start this process here, and at the same time, parallelly, you can start doing your own things that you have to do this evening before you go to sleep, or those urgent things you have to do yourself. So basically 2 things at the same time are getting done, and that means that your company, your project, whatever, gets worked on by 2 people already. So that's beautiful. That's what you should do. So I have experiences where people don't want to delegate so quickly. They want to do their own things, and maybe in 1, maybe in 2 days when they have time, they will delegate. But no, delegate first and then start doing your things, and believe me, you will come so much further in your life than those who do the other way around. So yeah, that's my advice. That's thoughts spoken out loudly, which I have. And obviously not all of you might be in a position where you can delegate something, but even things like to your brother, to your mother, to your father, to your family, to your kids in the future, whatever, there are still moments in everybody's life where you can delegate something, and those moments, remember, it's important to do this first and then start doing the tasks you have to do outside of that. So yeah, I won't waste much of your time. Basically, yeah, really productive first day of the week. Today is also like recovery day, as I said, after the half marathon, so kinda like chill, could focus more on the business. As I told you in the end of last vlog, that I feel kinda bad because I do a lot of sports, a lot of 9 to 5, a lot of traveling, whatever. I also do business tasks, but not so much. So now today instantly, killed with it and spent a lot on income producing activities. So definitely feeling good, definitely a good start for the week. We'll keep it up and we'll keep you updated as always. So another day, another story. Woke up at around 8 o'clock, and after morning routine went straight to the bar to work on my laptop, to my usual working station, and basically did some follow-ups. Today did like 16 follow-ups in total, and to be honest, like 6 of them didn't take the phone, and to the 10 I called or sent emails. So those are all considered as follow-ups. And after that I had like 2 hours of default job, just or even 1.5. Just had to carry some boxes which came with this, cargo pass, or like all the food the restaurant bought, and it arrived and you have to carry it, put it into fridges and so on and so on. And now, yeah, walking home, the most main task for the business is done, default job is done. Now we'll go for a little 5 kilometers run, and after that we'll do also my core workout and abs. So yeah, that's the plan, and in the second half of the day still want to complete lot of like micro tasks, and also some more important ones that have been playing for a while. For example, like editing the week 1 vlog of this entire Norway trip. Right now it's like, week 5, week 6, and didn't even start with the first week 1. So yeah, we'll keep you updated.
Я не ревную тебя, просто мои законы. Остановила себя, выдохнуть и пойти снова, а не кричи на меня. Я обниму тебя, впрочем, сколько всего еще ты сломаешь. Как лавина скрыла метель, половину наших недель. Вокруг людей куча, но меня не будет. Я хочу, чтоб ты почувствовал, каково это. Вокруг людей куча, но меня не будет. Я хочу, чтоб ты почувствовал, каково это. Верь мне, жизнь не сыграна в миноре, все стирает даже горе. Сохрани это для нас. Вместе это долгая дорога, но осталось так немного. Сохрани это для нас.
I am already kinda tired of showing the same place all the time. But I don't know, like, that's just next to my place, next to the place where I live. And every time I finish my training, I come here. So it's pretty like good and quiet place to talk my thoughts. So basically, yeah, yesterday, as you saw, filmed a lot. We were, I don't remember the name of the place, but I will put the Google Maps thing. It was really, really nice. And it felt like in the end of the world, or like at the edge of the world, because horizon is like completely clean, and yeah, really, really, really beautiful, inspiring. And yeah, I came back like at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night, and now today in the morning had my default job for like one and a half hours. I had to carry some cargo again, which came, and after it did 2 meetings in a row, one like demo call and one client check-in call, and both were pretty decent. From client check-in call got 2 new like partnerships, so really cool, really nice. After that did some follow-ups, did some lead sourcing for this month's cold calls. You know, it's already the end of the month and I have to do like 30 cold calls this month, so yeah, don't have a lot of time, but will give my best as always, as that's one of the most, you know, good activities to do. And after that did some more tasks, went to the gym, did my pull day session, and after that fartlek run on the treadmill, and now came home by car and yeah, going to swim. Now by talking here I got pretty cold already from the wind, and the water is probably really, really, really cold, so I don't know. Will be annoying, but I have to push myself. I don't know, I'll try to put you somehow here so it also films. Wait, you don't even see the water like this. I love training. So basically another week has ended, Today it's Sunday, the evening. I think for many days already, or 1 or 2, I haven't vlogged, so just to give a brief overview, yesterday I ran 30 kilometers, which was once again like the half marathon last week. Kinda easy in terms of mental discipline, kinda easy in terms of breathing and heart rate, but legs are like completely fucked, especially those last kilometers. And it was crazy because I also had to go to evening shift in the default job, so it was crazy day. But I'm also really proud. In the evening went for a night drive. Unfortunately didn't capture much content from there, but that's brief overview of yesterday. And today it's recovery day, so in the morning slept longer than usually, did some tasks at the bar, like business tasks on the laptop, and now the second half of the day, to be honest, just been eating, chilling, recovering. Like, haven't done much and feeling a little bit bad because of it, but tomorrow I have day off as well, not in terms of training. Today it's day off in terms of training and day off in terms of work. Tomorrow I have to get back to training, but in terms of work still have 1 day off, so tomorrow we'll compensate and complete a bunch of tasks that have to be done. Also a lot of follow-ups and cold calls I have to do, and also a few meetings with the clients. So yeah, that's brief overview. I also started editing this first week vlog about this entire Norway trip, and I can see what was plus minus nice and what I liked in terms of my style and, you know, things that I captured and what I didn't. So now I know better what to keep in mind. So those last 2, 3, maybe even 4 weeks from the entire trip, I will try to film better, and also while I'm editing I will learn more and more. So probably the last vlog will be the best in terms of editing and the entire content inside of it. And that's also probably one of my goals, to maybe not be the perfect entire time, but at least wrap up the last vlog as good as possible, as good as my capabilities are. So yeah, stay hard, be grateful for everything you do and don't have yet, and see you in the next vlog.